Good morning, everyone. It is Lori, and I am here with another unboxing video for you. This one, as you are probably familiar with, this is Your Creative Studio. This is the the July 2021 monthly vintage subscription box. Amanda curates these boxes. They're fabulous. Well worth the money. I'll go over some of the costs of this later. Here is her contact information. I will put this in the description below the video, and you can check that out later if you're interested. So I have not even opened this box. I did see some videos a while ago about what was in here, but I don't remember. It's been so long, I don't remember at all. So it's going to be a bit of a surprise, and of course it doesn't want to open because there's way more tape on this than I expected. Alright, so here we go. So, that's kind of stuck. So we have a card. Don't worry, I'll be here holding you tight. Binder clip. That's cute. They've got the Canada stamp on there. Thank you so much for your purchase. I hope you would enjoy our July collection. So, that aside, typical packaging. The tissue paper is always pretty, and we can use it for our junk journals and collages, and also wrapping up other little gifts if you happen to send those out. So, on to the unboxing. So we have a cling stamp, Your Creative Studio, and I will demonstrate some of these after with some. Well, actually I've probably got some right now, but we will check this out. Okay, so there's two in here. So it's a very ornate, not sure if this will focus. Where is it going to focus? Alright, so it's pretty ornate, pretty detailed. These aren't necessarily binder clips per se, but they kind of look like it. Like this could be like an index. This could actually be a cool little index tab on a page if you cut out around it. Now this plastic does come off. You just have to be very patient to try and get it off. So we'll play with that a little after. What do we have here? We have another cling stamp. Looks very similar to those two, but a little different. So there, it's very detailed. Let me see if I change this. Then you can actually see the detail in this. They're very intricate. Now, can we do this without glare? There, so you can see that. Pretty cool little stamps. They'd be great for corners. They'd be great for at the top. And as I said, like with the other one, this would be cool if you stamp that, cut around it, and put that as like an index tab at the top of a page. That's an idea. All right, let's change the focus. All right, so we've got some washi tape. There's always washi tape in these, which is really nice because washi tape is expensive to add to your collection. So if you need some new stuff, this is usually really, really unique. So this one has, it looks like there's some music pages and binder clips and postage, and we're being, we have a cat. She's photobombing us. Alright, so we have several images on here, mostly to do with stamping and postcards and that, but there are some binder clips on it, and there's some writing. Here, let me change this so you can see some of the writing on the pages in there and the postage stamps. It's pretty cool, pretty intricate. There are definitely places we can use that in our junk journals and our bullet journals and collaging. Alright, so we have a bunch of metal items. So there's a Good. Oh, that's strong. There's a good binder clip for you. That one's nice and strong. And then we've got these two little ones, which are really cute. So we've got those. Very antique-y looking, like brass. Very nice. All right. So now we have a vintage notepad. Let's change the focus. All right. So I apologize if you don't like the crinkly sounds. Most of us do. This one's pretty cute. Change the focus here. So you can see that this is the Lion Hotel. There's a lot of interesting details on these pages. Sorry, I'm trying to get it to focus. I'm holding it still, but it's trying to focus on something over there. Okay, so anyways, there's different pages. I'll keep it down here. So a good selection. These would make some great, some really nice big tags in a junk journal. Now this one, this, I can usually see there's 60 pieces in here. So these are all odds and ends. So you have postcards of that size. It's a decent size. And then you've got these ones and a little bit smaller and a little bit smaller, and they keep going down in size. So you can add these as tags, as journal cards, in a collage. Several different options. You could, add a little piece to it and make it a little flip out, so then there's journaling space because they're all blank on the back. So you'd have cute, or make little corner tucks. This would work for that too, or even little pockets. Some of these could even be a little belly band across a page. Lots of options. There's always options. Okay, and then what do we have here? We've got, it looks like the washi stickers. I love the background. I'll focus on that a little bit more. Deco stickers and 30 images. So there's 60 pieces in here as well. These ones all seem to do with travel and transportation sort of thing. And of course that one's stuck on the packaging. So we have, here we go. We have an old, I don't know, is that a Model T Ford? I don't know. There's bicycles, there's gas advertisements, more cars, shoes, more bicycles. Is that a train? Nope, that's another car. It's another type of car. That's definitely a newer truck, but looks like back in the 70s. Anyways, so we've got bikes and cars and shoes and even a covered wagon. Doesn't look like the Clydesdale horses, but it's a covered wagon. Alright, and garage adverts and a young girl. Not sure what she has to do with the travel and transportation, but and antique bicycles. There's just a myriad of images in here. And it looks like the Peacemobile. You know, the 70s Peacemobiles. Cute. Very, very cute. But wait, there's more. So, stickers aside, we have, ooh, stickers. No, stamps. Aw, that's a cute little package they're in. Oh, and even with, okay, so that's nice. She even printed the instructions for these on some vellum. So peel the individual stamp from the backing, stick it to an acrylic block for stamping. Tips for bigger pieces: use force evenly across the entire stamp or use on a foam pad underneath the target paper for better results. And I can demonstrate that later. But these are all stuck to a piece of plastic in here. Oh. All right, so we have, it looks like little notepads, and you've got little binder clips and paper clips. Very, oops, is it going to focus? There we go. Maybe it'll be better on this side. So you can see the detail. There's quite a bit of detail in these stamps. All right, so we'll play with those. What else? Oops. All right, we have, looks like lavender stickers. Life is not as bad as you think. It's got a few sayings in here. In June. What do we got? What do we got? I can't read this one. Anyways, you've got a few lavender stickers here. Let's pull it up here. Get rid of some of the glare. So those are pretty. There's a nice selection of those here. So you can see those and the sayings. And you've got some with just the little petals, which really makes it nice, and some greenery. Mix those all in. Alright, what else do we have? We have a sticky notepad. So, again, the travel theme somewhat. There's bicycle, some flowers, a chandelier, and these are sticky notes. They're actually like post-it notes. So you've got those. And then we have some other stickers, just binder clip stickers. I don't know, are they transparent? Yep, somewhat. They're transparent, so you can see through them. Those will be cute to add in. And then we have the pages. There's usually about 5 pages each time we get these. So these are vellum pages this time. So we've got quite a few different images in here. Definitely going with kind of like the office vibe and writing. There's time and clips and writing, a little bit of a ruler, typewriter, a nice collection. Anyways, there's a lot you can use these for. Soap ad, more writing, paper clips. Okay, so we are going to try out a couple of these stamps. So here is, I've got a couple of acrylic blocks and I've got my little foamy backing. So that comes in handy if you want to stamp something. Now, what I have here is I'm doing a couple of mini journals. They're very small. I'm using the Vectoria designs. They're botanical. Is this the Botanical? This is the herbal. I think it's the Botanical. Using their Botanical papers. So I'm just gonna, as an example, I've got a few different types of pages in here. Some from there, some of my coffee dyed, some vellum, some parchment, whatever. I've got a bunch. So we're just going to try out the stamps on a couple of these so that we can see how they work. Let's put that one aside, and let's use this one maybe in a corner. See, so if you just try, this plastic does come off. So there we go. I'm going to take the autofocus off just so people don't get dizzy. Alright, so we have, let's use this page because there's not a whole lot on it. I am going to stick this to the back of my acrylic block. So we're good there. We will be, let's just work with this page because there's not a whole lot on it. And we've got our Stays On ink. Just pretty basic. So, and my Stays On may be a little dried out. I have to re-ink it again. But give it a good coating of ink. Don't have to worry about it being perfect. And I'm thinking this will be cool right at the top here. And just position it, press down, hold for a couple of seconds just for the ink to soak into the paper, and then release. And there we have a nice little image that actually worked out really well. Oops. And can you see that? Why is it not? Maybe put it back to that. Wow. There we go. So the images are really, really detailed. I really like that. Okay, so that's that one. And no, I am not, wow, those are really sticky. And I don't know where the plastic went for that. And you can probably see it or remember where I put it, but no, I'm not seeing it. But that is like super sticky. Where did it go? Where did it go? Of course, I can't find it. Okay, well, you know, oh, there it is. Whoop, there it is. Showing my age. Okay, so we'll put that over there. I'm not going to worry about cleaning it off. I usually just use an alcohol swab or a baby wipe. So now, if you can't get the sticky off or like the plastic off of the back of these, don't stress. You can work with these without that. And let me just see. I really, really, really love some of that washi tape, and I was thinking if we take one of these, these are too wide for that, but what about just one of these little corners? We could stick this. Actually, I wouldn't mind one of the ones with some of the color. Which one has some color? This one. So, we can put this, because you want to make sure you've got space for people to write. And, actually I want that on another side. About here. So then we can have a little tuck spot here, and we'll just glue this down just on the edges, and of course the glue doesn't want to work. Okay, there we go. So just a little bit of glue, and we will tuck this down. Can you even see? I'm going to put this here. So now on this page we've got a little tuck spot. And if you want to jazz it up even more, we can take one of these stamps, and like I said, you don't have to have an acrylic block. You can just punch it down on your block, and you know what, it's a junk journal. The images don't have to be perfect. So actually I want this one right here. Just press, hold, and release. And there, you've at least, you know, decorated the page a little bit. You've added some interest to it so it's not bland. And you know, if we wanted to go one step farther, you could collage this a bit. Let me see if I can get this open. Wow, these really don't want to come open. Never fails. Live TV, people. This is how it happens. Alright. So, and I'm thinking if we just have that poke out of there, that would be perfect. Okay. How well is this going to work? There we go. And then that can go right there. Easy peasy. And then, you know, like I said, you've got a little tuck spot. for something. It doesn't have to be super fancy. If you wanted this to be more of a pocket, we could always just add a piece of the washi down the one side of it, and that carries on the theme of what's there with, you know, the stamping and flowers and binder clips and that. So then you end up with something that looks like that. And you could collage more on here if you wanted, but now you've got a nice little pocket to, you know, tuck a journal card in. And it doesn't have to be, you know, super fancy, because you still have journaling space up here. You're going to have something in the little pocket, so you've got journaling space there. And that page, once I trim off the edge of the washi on this, then that is done for that page. So I'm going to be going through and decorating several of these pages. There's all kinds of spots for journaling, and there's going to be pockets and flip outs and so on and so forth, but that's what I'm going to do with those. As I said, those are 2 mini journals that I'm working on right now. So just to show you, you know, having the background of just a little foamy pad really helps when it comes to getting a good impression with your stamps, but it's not necessary. You don't have to have that in order to make your stamps work. And again, you don't have to have an acrylic block in order to stamp with them. If you had, for example, okay, so you've got your stays on pad, and maybe, so you don't have an acrylic block, but you've got your stamp pad. You know what? Stick it onto the back of that if you really want something to use as a holder, and then stamp with that, because you could pull this off, stick it on here, stamp. For example, no, it wasn't this one, it was the other one, this one, that I was already able to get the plastic off. And of course now I can't get it off again. Oh, there we go. See? Instant stamp pad. Not a problem. Where there is a will, there is a way. We are creative people. We will always find a way to figure something out or use it in a manner that it wasn't originally intended, because that's what creativity is. All right, so that is the July package. I know my August one is coming soon. Unfortunately, I don't seem to get these until the very end of the month. So I will definitely do an unboxing for that, and maybe I'll do some craft alongs and show you how I incorporate some of these things into my junk journal, so that you can see, you know, how you can use them in case you know, are having a little bit of a block. I said I was going to go through some of the pricing on these. Now, this was the pricing I did on the January box, but basically, Your Creative Studio Canadian, it works out to about $35 a month if you just buy 1 month. If you buy a series of months, whether it's 2 months or 3 months at a time, you will get it at a discounted rate. It basically comes down by $2.33 per month. So it would be $33 for the month. Now, Canadian, American, the monthly price is like $28. Multiple months, you'll save almost $2 a month by doing that as well. Now, keep in mind that this price also includes your shipping. Now, we all know postage and shipping has gone up incredibly over this past year or so. So, you know, keep in mind in that sense that, you know, a good $10 of that monthly price is probably going out in shipping. Yeah, she's probably getting a discount for doing such a mass amount of shipping, but still, that is included in the price. So keep that in mind when you decide to order this, because then that means you're getting a good, you know, $20 for the product. And there's a beautiful selection, and it's really, really worthwhile if you need to add to your stash. You know, even just get it for a few months to try it out and add to your stash, because the they're not holiday themed. They are just vintage themed, and there's usually a theme for each month, so there is a cohesiveness to them. So if you wanted to incorporate, you know, these into a specific junk journal and try and keep the same theme, well, you're going to have the staples and the binder clips and the writings and the postage. The vintage travel stuff here doesn't fit as well into it, but it's a nice addition, as well as flowers. Like the floral aspect is always nice to add into it, and the sticky note combines all of those, you know, so there is a lot of cohesiveness to the packages, even if you don't see it at first. So have fun, play with your supplies, and enjoy just the art of putting things together in ways that weren't originally planned. All right, thank you all for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like. If you want to be notified of upcoming videos, please hit the little bell for the subscription button, and it will notify you each time there is a new video posted, so you can stay on top of everything that's going on in my crafting life as I post new videos. So thank you so much, everyone. Be well, and I will see you soon. Bye.